Hello there, lovely to see you who's watching. Let me know. Put hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay, and if you're live, let me know you're live. So, do you create scroll stopping live videos? Wouldn't that be fantastic for your sales, for your charity function, for anything that you want to get out on social media? So I'm focusing today on Facebook Lives particularly, and how to make scroll stopping live videos. So let me know if your videos are scroll stopping, and let me know if you use live captioning too. I'd love to know if you just type that below. So it would be great to see you, and it's lovely to see Neil here. I am well, thank you, Neil. I'm feeling good. It's beautiful sunshine, isn't it? How are you feeling today? Lovely to see you here. Thank you for coming. So let me know where you're watching from, if you use captions, and if your videos you think they are scroll stopping. So I've got some great tips for you. So let's get straight into it. So I'm going to show you a keynote presentation here. So let's start rolling it without further ado. So let me know if you can see this keynote presentation. So tips for scroll stopping live videos. So we're going to be focusing on a few different things today. We're going to be focusing on your backdrop, how to get your backdrop, make that stand out. What cameras are best to make your video really pop, the colors really pop, the definition look great, to make you stand out from the background as well. So some great cameras. We're going to be talking about colors that stand out as well, what are the best colors to use for live video and what ones don't quite work so well. Makeup to make you look your best self. So chaps can use some things. You don't have to have bright red lipstick or whatever. So makeup to make you look your best self and really be scroll stopping and stand out from the crowd. And last but not least, how to add captions to your live videos. So we're going to be talking about what captions are. That can be a bit confusing sometimes. Why we need to use captions, why they're really helpful, and a way to use them when you're actually live on video, and also when you're for the replay as well. There's some different options there. So let's get into it. About the backdrop first of all. So let's have a look. So backdrops that stand out. Let me know if you can see this, everybody. So backdrops, have a think about what your message is, what your branding colors and styles are, what you personally like. What type of atmosphere are you trying to get across? What are you wanting your audience to feel? And really think deeply about what you've got in your backdrop. There are certain things that really help a backdrop, and they're things like a bit of greenery in the background. That always gives a bit of calmness, a bit of groundedness. You can have some things that speak silently of what you're wanting to market. And you can have things that speak of atmosphere and your own personality. So some people have things in there that really speak of what they're selling. Some people have fun things, things that they just like, trinkets and things like that. But make sure that it's not cluttered, that it's put there with purpose and with attention to what people are going to see on their screens. So try not to have things that overlap each other, because if you've got things that are overlapping on a video, personally, you can work out that the dimension if you see those things in real life. But on video, it all looks one dimensional. So you don't, it can look a bit confusing if you've got things in front of each other. People will be staring at those, trying to work out what those things are. So be careful that you don't confuse people like that. So don't have clutter, have things that just speak of what you want and not overlapping items, things that give that silent message that you want to give out, create the atmosphere that you want to convey. And some I'm going to get some color to go into my backdrop, a little bit of pink and purpley hue, and you can get these easily by using an angle light with a bulb in, a special bulb made by Philips, and it's called a hue bulb. And you can use an app to change the colors and to make it brighter or darker. But you might have seen, I'm going to show you a little example in a minute, of people with colored backdrops, which really gives a lovely feel to it, a studio feel to it, and lovely colors. So those are really great. So shortly, hopefully I'll be able to get some and I can then show you what that's like. But I'd really recommend that Philips hue bulbs. They give a lovely feel. So let's look at a lovely lady first of all called Zaylee Barkley. She is fantastic. Let's look at some of her examples. So she likes to change her backdrop according to what she feels like and change her clothing as well. She's a makeup artist, I believe, as well. So she's really great at style and fashion and just really standing out. So we can see that in this example, she has a lovely tall little rack with a ampersand sign there, a bit of the colors of her branding here. On her chair, she's got this gorgeous print. It's like a cow or something wonderful. And she's got a screen there, but she's blanked it out for that particular video. In this picture at the bottom, you can see that she's got a gorgeous signed backdrop there with some beautiful rich colors there, and she's added a bit of greenery there. It can be fake greenery, that's absolutely fine. In the right hand corner, this right hand picture, we can see that she's got some spots there and she's got matching earrings. Isn't that fantastic? I mean, what how that stands out amazingly well, doesn't it? And this is her style. She has her hair looking absolutely incredible, and these amazing glasses. If you look in each of those pictures, she's got different glasses. She's got her makeup and her eyebrows done really brilliantly, so her eyes really stand out even though she's got glasses on, and you can see a little bit of reflection of her screen on there, but it doesn't really bother you at all. You're just so transfixed on her. She's got lovely bold bright red lipstick on. So this might not be your style at all. It's really her style, isn't it? But whatever is your style, think about that and really go for it in volume. So I've got some glasses that I have to wear glasses, but I like some brightly coloured ones, bit of pink, bit of green. I love hats, as you may know. Bit of pink, bold colour here, and my backdrop speaks of a bit of bling, bit of glitter, and bit of calmness too. In my backdrop. So that's the things that speak to me. Okay, 3 lovely people here. Marshall Fox on the right here. He is there. I didn't mean to cut him out of the picture. I just wanted you to see a little bit of his backdrop. And you might notice that you can see it blurred out a little bit here. That's because he's using a great DSLR camera with an amazing lens. You have to use a proper specific lens, not just the kit lens, to make that blurry, longed for background. He's got a bit of greenery there and a little bit of design, black and white design going on, and a bit of green colour going on there. I think that he's got Philips Hue's bulbs there. Lovely, amazing lady here who I adore what she does. Tiffany Lee Bymaster. She has different backdrops, but she typically has used this big shelving unit like Zaylee Barkley did. She's got lights, camera, branding, I think, in glittery letters there. She calls herself Coach Glitter, or people call her that. So she has these glittery things going on here. If I can just bring it up slightly, you can see a lovely crown at the bottom. I think people call her the queen of live video as well, so that's wonderful. And she's got this wonderful couch, velvety couch, and a gorgeous wallpaper behind her there, and a bit of greenery to the right side as well. She's got fantastic glasses on too, and she's brilliant at using ring lights just slightly above, angled to the side and above. So whoops, my water bottle's flying off, so that doesn't reflect on her glasses too much. At the bottom we have Kelly Barder. She's on Facebook Live and it's wider than this picture is. So actually on this side, you can see her sort of tagline really that she's put on the wall there. And she's got a little studio feel, a little loungy sort of feel in the backdrop there to create a calming but professional studio atmosphere. So those are some ideas for your backdrop to make them stand out. So next we're going to talk about cameras. So I have here a camera that is not my normal webcam. My normal webcam is, I'm on a Mac computer here, and it's really quite blurry. The colours as well don't stand out very well at all. It all looks a bit washed out on my normal webcam. So I use this Logitech webcam, which makes it much crisper. It just automatically makes things brighter and stand out better. So I'd really recommend. So this one is called the Logitech C920. And I think it's great. It's about 90 odd pounds in the UK. And you can get another one which is even better, but it isn't a sort of plug and play one. You have to fiddle around with it a bit to get it to look its best. But it's got much more features in it. It's called the Logitech Brio. So those two are great options if you haven't got loads of money to spend on a DSLR camera. So DSLR cameras cost quite a bit of money. One that's come down in price a lot is the Canon M50. That is really, really popular with vloggers and YouTubers because there's loads of features to it basically, and you can link it to your computer with a special link. It's not very heavy. Some of them are really heavy, so you can travel with it, carry it around with you if you want without too much difficulty. And it's got a pop-out screen, so you can see yourself when you're videoing it, and you can also twizzle the screen round if you're looking at it from the other side as well, so you can see yourself. They're really popular. Sony cameras are really popular too. I think they start with the letter A, and they're a bit more expensive though. So once you start getting DSLR cameras, they can look absolutely incredible, but you do need to be aware that you need a little bit more extra equipment sometimes to hook them up to your computer. And you will need quite a while to play with them because there are things that they need, like dummy batteries and stuff like that, so that they don't stop working on you, stop recording, things like that. It can be quite a big learning curve. So if you're wanting to go for something like that, just be aware that it can take quite a while to get used to using it, and to have the background being fuzzy, you need to buy an extra lens for it, which can be well over £100 in itself. So that is a wonderful investment and great fun, but just be aware that there's going to be a bit of time where you'll be playing with it and perhaps getting frustrated before you get used to it. Okay, so colors that pop. So jewel tones, if you think of jewels, so amethyst, rubies, you can think of some, I'm sure. Jewels have these clear, bright, pure tones to them, and they work really well on camera. You might not be somebody though who really wants to wear really bright in your face stuff, and that's absolutely fine. So wear solid colours, make sure that you stand out from your background, your slightly different colour from your background. Try not to wear muddy colours, dull colours, things like muddy browns or greys with sort of flecks in them that make it look a little bit muddy. Things like that. Wear lighter colours and make sure that you are standing out from your backdrop quite well, because you might fade away into your background if you're not careful. Other thing is, make sure you've got lighting on your face, and as I've said, a good web camera or a DSLR camera will help with that. And only wear simple patterns or plain colours. So if you wear like do you know what houndstooth is, or dog tooth, especially if you wear big checks and things like that, it really can go fuzzy in people's minds. Their eyes, just your eyes can't cope with it on camera. So try and wear plain colors if you can, or very simple patterns that aren't going to take the detract people from your face. So we really want people to focus on your face. We want your face to look alive and youthful and bright and stand out. So wear things that really suit you, but are nice and bright and not too muddy and fade into the background. Okay, so makeup to look your best self. So you want to have your skin looking glowing. So I always, even if you've got oily skin, I recommend that you use a serum on your face, or if you've not got oily skin, a facial oil. And actually there are facial oils that are great for people with oily skin because it helps to balance out the oil. So we want our skin to look glowing. We don't want it to look greasy. We don't want it to look patchy, because we want people to be able to focus on our eyes and our lips. So a primer is great for this as well, and let me show you the one that I sell. So they've just brought out a brand new one of this for the summer. There's one for oily skin, which gives a lovely dewy appearance on the skin, so it will stop your skin sort of glowing with oil when you're on your live video. It will have that soft, baby soft texture to it. So I'd really recommend that you use a primer. So this one gives a lovely texture. You just put a tiny weeny dab on there, and you might just be able to see that it seeps in fantastically. It's got hyaluronic acid in this, which helps to make your skin look more plump and youthful, and it's got that lovely dewy finish on it. So if your skin just looks youthful and glowing and happy, not angry and uneven, then people are going to be able to focus on your eyes and your lips most. So that's what you want people to be able to do, to focus on your eyes and your lips. I'm just going to bring this over so I can just see this a bit better. So yeah, and using a foundation, so you can use, I use two foundations. So I use a mineral foundation. These are by Jane Iredale, and this has a lovely soft texture to it, and even though I've got dry skin, this actually helps with the moisture to it, so making your skin look like even tones so that we can focus on the eyes and the lips. So extra mascara if you've got really fair lashes like I have, brow gel or brow pencils, or a little kit, whatever you like to do, so that your brows frame your face, so you can people can focus on your eyes more. And a brighter lipstick is always quite good for helping you to stand out on live video. So a few tips there. So let me know in the comments if that was helpful. So how to add captions to your Facebook Live videos. So in a second, I'm going to bring you off this keynote and into my Google Chrome, and give you some tips on how to add captions to your Facebook Live videos. So you can add captions to come actually onto your live video, and then you can also add captions afterwards. So if I just focus on that a moment, so how you can do that is you can get it done natively on Facebook, and I'll show you in a second, or you can use a tool like rev.com, otter.io, and there's another one called Temi, Temi, which is a bit cheaper than rev.com. Rev.com is $1 per minute of if you just upload your video into there, and your video is 30 minutes long, it's going to cost you $30 to get captions, and they're quite good quality captions. Temi is a bit cheaper. There are some mistakes, so you can go when it uploads itself, so you can go in there and change them yourself, or you can just get Facebook to do it for you. So let's go over to my Chrome here. So I'll just take this away here. Just give me a second. While my computer is thinking about it. Okay. So here we go. So this is in Facebook. So I'm going to pretend that I want to go live, and I want to make sure that captions are added. So I press live video here, if you can see this. This might go a little bit slowly because the computer's doing a lot of things at the same time. Just going to get rid of that. Okay, so if this is called Facebook Live Producer. So hopefully this will work, because my computer is hotting up now because I'm doing lots of different things. So when you go onto, you press go live, and you can schedule it. You can go live now, whatever you want to do. You go down to here in the settings and you click viewing. Okay. And then you've got to make sure that this is toggled across, so you see the blue. So turn on auto-generated captions. So it says here, captions are automatically created during your live video and can let more people follow along. So that is how on a computer, if you're going live natively through Facebook, you can make sure that the captions are auto-generated, created. Okay, so that's to make the captions onto your actual live. If you've done a live already, let's see what you do. So I'm going to find a live, hopefully, that I've done already. A live video. Hopefully I can find one. And I just click on it. So talk amongst yourselves while I try and find my live video. Right. So you have to play this live video. Click to expand it. Okay, and then can you see these 3 dots that I'm clicking on to the right? Can you see that? So I click on those 3 dots. See that? And then I press edit video. Okay, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Edit. We just where's it gone? I don't want to add to the post. Right, so I've played that. So edit video. It should be here somewhere. I right click on the video. Hi guys. So it should be here. So look, it says edit details, tag people and add captions. It might be because I'm trying to look at this while I'm doing this live video. I think that might be why, but somewhere here, everyone, this is where you can do the captions. I don't want to add to my post. Honestly, it's somewhere here. It's a live video. Typically, it's not working. Right, so, but that is where you do it. You go into the video and you go to the right to the 3 dots and says edit video, add captions. So that's how you add captions afterwards. Okay, let's bring you back to you. So I hope that was really, really helpful. So I hope your videos are scroll stopping too. So you've stayed to the end, and I have a workshop coming up, and it's up to you to let me know what you'd like it to be about. So if you type in #workshop and let me know what would be really helpful for you, anything to do with live videos. It can be to do with your mindset, to do with your voice, to do with what to say on live videos. It could be to do with technology, you know, which microphones are best for you, which lighting works for you, about your background, your colors, yeah, mindset, the fear of going live, how long to go live, what to say on your lives, anything, how to market your lives, how to repurpose. So just let me know, #workshop, and what would be really helpful for you in a workshop. So thank you so much for being with me. I hope it's been really helpful. Do share it with friends if you think it will help them too. And let's crush our live videos. Take care, everybody. Bye.